there, Generosers. Welcome back to the YouTube. I hope you guys are good. In today's video, we are going to be looking at the funniest things to happen in school. For the most part, school can be very boring, but sometimes something really funny can happen. And that is exactly what we're going to look at in today's video. Before we start, guys, I just want to point this out. Of all of you guys that watch my videos, only 23.1% of you are subscribed. That is climbing, but I would like to get that to 100%. So if you're watching this video and you have not yet subscribed, please do so. I don't know why I'm wearing this hat, but I just am, alright? I feel like it adds to the video. Okay, so as this video goes on, the funny things get more and more unlikely. But these are all apparently real things that have happened in school. Okay, so the first one, a 1 in 8 probability, calling the teacher mummy. I've said mum and dad. I definitely haven't said mummy. That would be... That would be very bad. Pretty common in younger kids, and they'll be mocked for years to come. Oh, yes. I mean, it's happened to most kids, hasn't it? I once called a male teacher mum. That wasn't ideal. 1 in 10 probability of a chair squeak that sounds like a fart. Oh, we've all done it, haven't we? You sit down in your chair, and the chair makes a weird noise that sounds like a fart, and everyone looks at you and goes, oh my God, he's just shit himself. And you're like, no, it was the chair. 1 in 15 probability of teacher's voice cracking. I don't think that ever happened when I was in school. Not that I remember anyway, but that sounds very funny. The entire class has to hold in their laughter for the rest of the lesson. That would have been great. If it was me, if I was the teacher and it happened, I would have just made a thing out of it. I would have made it funny. I think I would have been a great teacher, to be fair. 1 in 23 probability forgetting to mute on Zoom. It might not be so bad depending on what you were doing. If you were a teacher and you forgot to mute and then you just started swearing, that would be so funny. 1 in 28 probability of dropping everything in the hallway. Yeah, you're just carrying loads of stuff and you just drop it. Oh, it's just annoying. You have to pick it up while others laugh and awkwardly step around the mess. And then you get one legendary hero who helps you pick all the stuff up. 1 in 35 probability of drawing private parts on the board. The teacher wants to laugh, but they try to keep a straight face. I don't know why teenagers have this obsession of just drawing private parts around schools. In my school, there would literally just be graffiti of penises everywhere. Sometimes vaginas too. Oh my God, there was always one kid that was ballsy enough to swear at the teacher. 1 in 47 probability. Easiest way to speed run getting a detention. Yeah, that would be straight detention if you did that. Oh no, f off, sir, I'm not doing the work. I would never have done that. I just didn't have the balls or the personality at that age. 1 in 58 probability of swinging back on a chair and falling. Oh my God. Yeah, and the teacher would just tell you that you would die if you did that. Well, here I am. I did that. I'm still alive. And I've never been quite the same since. In 2016, one student banged the back of his head while doing this and died. Yeah, this is what every teacher says. I just don't believe it. 1 in 79 probability, girls' leggings rip in gym class. Oh no, that would be so embarrassing. Thin or worn out fabric can easily tear, especially during physical activity. I've never seen that happen. Apparently there's a 1 in 79 chance of that happening, but I never saw. Let me know in the comments, has that happened to you? 1 in 100 probability of the teacher shows wrong picture on projector. Oh no, they've got their porn up from the night before. Nearly 70% of teachers experience technical issues with projectors. Technical issues. There would always be a teacher that had no idea how to deal with those technical issues and have to go get the teacher next door, borrow their charger. 1 in 122 probability of pulling someone's chair behind them. That happened to me. I pulled out this girl's chair just as she was about to sit down because I wanted to take it. I didn't know she was going to sit down. And she fell on the floor and the teacher was like, no, Jake, out. Honestly, I cried so much. And then she just let me off. It was fine. Turns out, if you want to get out of trouble, you just cry. That's all you have to do. 1 in 145 probability of teacher slips over in gym class. Slips, trips, and falls are responsible for 16.9% of all accidental deaths. Jesus Christ, accidental deaths just from falling over. I mean, that does sound very funny. Apart from if your teacher died in front of your eyes. 1 in 231 probability of adult movie on max volume. 73% of teens aged 13 to 17 have watched adult movies online. Oh no, so they get it out. They get it out on their phone and it's still playing. Oh, just in school or in an exam or something. That would be so bad. One way to get your phone confiscated and your parents phoned home. Don't forget, guys, these keep getting funnier and funnier and more improbable. 1 in 324 probability of classmate eating boogers. Definitely something Henry would do. A study showed that 91% of people admitted to picking their nose. Yeah, I mean, we've all done it, haven't we? I mean, I definitely have. And I've definitely been caught doing that as well. Very embarrassing. 1 in 458 probability of student poops their pants. Oh my God, imagine pooing yourself in school. That would be so bad. Most children are potty trained by age 4 or 5. but accidents can still occur. Wow. You would never live that down, would you, if you shit yourself in school? You might as well just give up. Give up your social life from that point on. If you poo yourself in school, you're never being invited to a party. You probably never have a friend. 1 in 548 probability of your gum falling out while talking. You definitely can't pick it up, so just take the mockery and disgust. Oh, God. I didn't really chew gum that much in school. I still don't really now. I've definitely seen it when people are talking and it just comes out of their mouth while they're talking. It's worse also if they spit on you. You know, you get those people that like spit while they talk. They don't mean to, but they just seem to have a really damp mouth and it just comes out. It's like 1 in 893 probability of toilet paper stuck on teacher's shoe. That does sound funny. Even the teacher's pet isn't sure if they should point it out or not. Yeah, because if you don't, it's just funny. It's just funnier not to. Everyone's just laughing. It's probably stuck on there as well because there's probably a shit on it. 1 in 912 probability of students stuck in locker. 6% of all young people had experienced bullying daily. I mean, that's not really that funny, is it? It's just bullying. I don't really know what he's getting at there. It's just straight up not fun. Bullying. 1 in 1,000 probability of every table being turned upside down. A good prank until they're made to flip them all back over. That does sound very funny, actually. Although I'm pretty sure the tables in my school, in the canteen, were like nailed down, so you couldn't do that. But the ones in the classrooms, definitely not. You can move those around. That is a funny prank. I wish I did that. 1 in 2.3 thousand probability of self-pleasure in class. There's a time and a place, and the classroom during school is definitely neither. Yeah, I literally don't know what I would do if I turned around and the back of the class was my friend just watching porn having a wank. I just think that would be so weird, and I would not want to be their friend anymore, to be honest. You just turn around and it's just going... Oh, God. What is this video? 1 in 4,500 probability of having a period in white jeans. I mean, first of all, my school definitely did not allow white jeans. That was not the school uniform. And second of all, I couldn't get a period because I'm a bloke. 86% of women have experienced period leaks in public at least once. I mean, and also, if that happened, I don't think I would openly laugh at a girl. If I saw that happen to a girl, I wouldn't be like, haha, you're bleeding from the minge. I would be like, I just wouldn't say anything. I don't even know if I'd tell her. I'd be like, excuse me, you're bleeding. I think I would just leave it, but I wouldn't laugh. 1 in 8,000 probability of student knocked out with volleyball. Injuries in volleyball occur at a rate of 1 to 10 per 1,000 hours of play. Student knocked out with volleyball. That is, that's a hard hit. Imagine a kid being knocked out in school. That is crazy. I mean, that would be kind of funny, but it'd also be one of those things that you laugh at that you're not supposed to. 1 in 9.1 thousand probability of failed backflip onto head. I've actually done that. Not in school, at home. I was like, Mummy, look at me. I just thought, I don't know why I thought this. I must have been like 7. I just thought I would attempt a backflip for the first time ever in front of an audience. I just landed on my neck and started crying. Oh, why are kids so stupid? There's a serious risk of breaking your neck doing this. Well, there you go. 1 in 10,000 probability of teacher hit in the head with an eraser. Would you snitch on the person who did it? I don't know. If we were going to get a class detention, then yes. I'm not being punished for some prick who's just lobbed a razor at a teacher for no reason. But until that point, no. Because it's quite funny. 1 in 31,000 probability of ordering a pizza to class. Oh my God. Absolute legend, whoever does that. Definitely never happened in my school. I don't think it could because I don't even know how the pizza would get in because we had like big gates. You'd have to come out and meet them. Worst case, the teachers take it and enjoy it for themselves. Who's paying for it though? The school? 1 in 34,000 probability of the student falls out the window. More than 5,000 children a year go to the emergency room after falling from windows. Do they? Why? Is there like a window cleaning lesson that I'm unaware of that's really dangerous? How is this many kids falling from windows? And why are the teachers not stopping them? Oh my God. That is funny. As long as they don't die, I guess it's funny. I can't believe these have all actually happened. 1 in 45,000 probability of saran wrap on toilet. A pretty common prank to send pee flying everywhere. I've never heard it called saran wrap before, but I'm pretty sure it's like cling film. You put it over the toilet, and because it's see-through, you don't know it's there. So you sit on it. I'm pretty sure once you sit down on it, though, you know it's there, but let's pretend someone didn't know that, and they start peeing or pooing, and they just get a shitty ass. It is pretty funny, to be fair. Make sure you stick around to the end, guys, to find out what the funniest thing that happens in school is. 1 in 100,000 probability of all boys wearing skirts. Teenage boys wore skirts to school to protest against no shorts policy. That does sound funny, actually. The no shorts policy, yeah. I wonder if that actually worked, wearing skirts to school. 1 in 119,000 probability of the student flashing the whole class. You'd face more than just a detention for this stunt. Yeah, you'd probably get, I guess, some sort of fine for public indecency. I don't really know how that works. I can't say I've ever streaked or flashed in front of my school friends. But that does sound very funny. Just one question. Why the f*** would you do that? That would definitely be a story to tell for years to come. 1 in 154,000 probability of the fat student breaking the chair. Oh no, poor kid. 31.8% of college students in the United States are overweight or obese. Well, there you go. I can't say that's ever happened in my school, but if that did happen, it would be kind of funny, but I would also feel bad for the student that it happened to. 1 in 201,000 probability of peeing in a trash can. If the teacher won't give you a bathroom pass, what do they expect? Yeah, I mean, I've definitely never felt the need to do that. To be fair, though, if the teacher said to me, if I really needed to go to the toilet and the teacher wouldn't let me go, what do? You either piss your pants or you get up and stand and piss in the bin. Just to make a point. That would be very funny. I can definitely see some of the kids in my school doing that. 1 in 343,000 probability of students pooping 26 times on the floor. Why 26 times? Yes, this really happened, and they didn't get caught for 25 of the times. Oh my god. 26 times. It took them 26 times before they got caught. That is some stealth shitting right there. I want to know where they were pooing. Surely they weren't pooing in the class while all the kids were there and the teacher was there. It'd have to be when nobody's in there, right? 1 in 453,000 probability of the pillow fort in the hallway. Honestly, the teachers would have to respect your workmanship. A pillow fort in the hallway. Where'd you get pillows from in a school? There weren't any pillows in my school. 1 in 578,000 probability of your friend eating yellow snow. Fair warning, despite what they tell you, it is not lemon flavored. That is very funny. I would love to have seen that. If that happened in school, that would be so funny. If anyone's going to do that, it's going to be Henry, isn't it? Let's be honest. 1 in 805,000 probability of teacher giving birth in the school bathroom. I don't know where they get these statistics from. A Texas teacher gave birth in a school bathroom with help from her colleagues. Oh my god. That is crazy. And yeah, I guess that would be kind of funny, but also what a story to tell your parents when you get home. 1 in 831,000 probability of the teacher engaged to student. In the US, teachers can't date students even if they're over 18. Yeah. Good. Where the f*** did this happen then? Teacher engaged to student. Did the student ask the teacher to marry them, or was it the other way around? I don't know which is worse, to be honest. That is so weird. Imagine the teacher asked the student to marry them in front of the whole class. If I was one of the friends, I'd just be like, what? Sir, you pedo! 1 in 921,000 probability of the girl elbow dropping the principal. The principal tried to break up a fight and he was left laying on the floor in pain. Oh my god. 2 girls having a fight. The principal comes in, tries to break it up, and the girl elbow drops him accidentally. Oh my god. She must have got detention. Major. Big time. If not, expelled. 1 in 1 million probability of firecrackers lit in school bathroom. Wow. That would be very fun. Doing this is illegal in a lot of places, so it really isn't worth it. Well, there you go. I don't know. I say it is. No, I'm saying that because I'm not in school, but it definitely isn't worth it. You don't want to go to prison. But it does sound very funny. 1 in 5 million probability of snorting chalk. Chalk contains calcium carbonate, which can irritate the nasal passages. Well, there you go. Don't snort chalk, kids. But why would you do that? I love how it's a 1 in 5 million probability as well. Like, there's definitely just one weird of the weird kids in one school that snorted chalk once, and it's made it into this video. 1 in 10 million probability of a life-size cutout of your teacher. How would your teachers react to somebody doing this to them? That would be very funny. I think it depends on the teacher. If it was one of the fun teachers, they would just find it hilarious. If it was a strict, uptight bitch of a teacher, probably not. And I reckon they'd give you a detention. It's funny, isn't it? isn't it? You'd think all teachers should react the same to something like that. They just wouldn't. It just depends on the person. 1 in 20 million probability of classroom filled with balloons. It took thousands of balloons and hours of effort. Worth it. Wow, that does sound very funny. Imagine your teacher entering the classroom and it's just completely full of balloons. That is a great prank to play. 1 in 35 million probability of a student shoving beer up their butt. What? A whole frat house was arrested after one guy was hospitalized from this. Why would they do that? Yeah, lads, shove that Carlin up my arse. Why would you do that? 1 in 40 million probability of fake bomb threats. Okay, it's just definitely not funny, is it, to do that? That's one very illegal way to get out of a test. I'm not really sure why it's in this video either, because it's definitely not funny. Okay, we have made it to the last few now, and these ones are very funny. 1 in 50 million probability. Student reassembled teacher's car. They took apart the teacher's car and reassembled it in their classroom. Oh my god, what are they all mechanics? Is it just a school full of mechanics? How do they do that? That would be very funny. I mean, I remember on the last day of my school, some of my friends got loads and loads of toilet paper and just wrapped the teacher's car in it because it was a teacher that was really horrible and she was just a bitch. So they wrapped her car in loads and loads of toilet paper and she couldn't do anything because it was our last day. But actually getting the car into the classroom is just crazy. Like, how do they do that? 1 in 100 million probability of cookies laced with laxatives. A bully kept stealing a girl's lunch, so her mum laced her food with laxatives. Oh my god. I'm just trying to think if she could get in trouble for that. Probably not. I think that's probably fine. That is a great story. So she gave her daughter cookies for school, and this bully kept stealing her daughter's cookies. So she decided to put laxatives in them to make the bully shit himself. Oh, that is good. That is a good story. Absolute win, mum. 1 in 500 million probability of students put a cow on the roof. What? They carried the cow up a winding set of stairs to the roof. Poor cow. Oh my god, that is very funny. What would the teachers think? Imagine you're a teacher, right? You just work a normal 9-to-5 job or whatever. You come into school on a Monday morning and there's a cow on the roof. And you think, for fuck's sake, what have these students done now? How would they get a cow on the roof of a school? And how would they do it without any teachers knowing or seeing? Like, just... Okay, finally, we have made it to the last one. And this is definitely the best one. 1 in a billion probability of driving a car up to the 3rd floor. The student stole the teacher's car and parked it in front of her classroom. How did they get that upstairs? How big are the stairways? Or how small is the teacher's car that they managed to drive it up the stairs? I wonder what the teacher thought when she came up to her classroom and her car was just parked right outside of it. On the 3rd floor of a building. Oh my god, that's so funny. The things some students get up to, I would have loved to have been there for that. That would just be so funny to see. If that happened in a UK school, those kids would... I mean, obviously detention minimum. We're talking exclusion, potentially even being expelled for doing something like that. Stealing the teacher's car and driving it inside, which is like dangerous, so you could have hurt people. Yeah, they're getting expelled, but let's be honest. But that is very funny. And that is why it's right at the end of the list. Right, that is it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Before we go, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Take it easy. Also, let me know in the comments what you want to see me do next. Take it easy, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!